Hi, I am going to talk to you about my lesson plan, which I did on Thinglink. However, I am presenting this on TouchCast, which is a totally different app. So, as any good cook knows, you never try out a new recipe on company. And as any teacher knows, you never try a new app on a presentation. However, I am doing exactly that. I have never used TouchCast before, but I thought I would give it a try tonight. TouchCast has all kinds of different things it can do. It's a great tool. You can have the screen this way, you can flip the screen around, you can have a whiteboard where you can write on it. However, it's got to take a minute. It depends on your internet connection. So I can write on it as a whiteboard. I can clear that. I can add sound effects if I want to. I don't know how successful I will be at that. I did try it earlier and it kind of didn't laugh, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, it worked. See, people are so shocked that it worked. Not as shocked as I am. So anyway, it can do all kinds of things. And one of the things it can do is you can bring in I've lost where I am. You can bring in another document or some video, and I'll show you what I mean. So, for my lesson plan, I chose to do a Thinglink. Like it for a book project. Now, I've been doing book projects with kids for about 30 years, and I'm getting a little tired of them. Kind of boring. Now, the kids don't think that because I've never done them before. However, I do. So I wanted to take an old idea, something that I've done a lot of times, and I wanted to put a new twist on it. This is a modification, I think, on the Samurai scale. I'm not positive, but I think it is. In my Thinglink, well, I've pulled it up. Now let me make it bigger for us all so we can see it. We did do one of these the other day. So I chose a picture. I chose to do a little mini book project on Ruby Lavender, and I wanted to do Ruby's character traits using the meanings of flowers. Okay, so now on Thinglink, I can hit one of my little dots, and then I can read what it says. It said, yellow daisies represent hope. Ruby expresses hope when she spends the night, blah, blah, blah. So I've got all these little dots that say different things. In those boxes, the kids had to use conventional English. They would have to do that. They'd have to spell things correctly. They'd have to use good punctuation and correct grammar. One of the other interesting things, though, you can do on Thinglink is you can include little videos. So I'm going to see if this works. It had would have worked. So I embedded that video into the Thinglink, and it should work if I can get it to do that. It's going. For my lesson, I chose to use Thinglink. I wanted my kids to be able to do a book project using technology that wouldn't be huge and take a whole lot of time to create. Book trailers are fantastic. iMovie is fantastic, but for a lot of kids, it takes them a really long time to complete something. My thought is that with Thinglink, it's short and it's sweet if you set the parameters that way. So that would be an embedded video in there. Now, those embedded videos only last about 30 seconds. So I have 3 of them discussing what I would have the kids do. Now, so I'm going to close that up again. I'm going to slide it over, and I'm going to make it disappear. I'm going to make it disappear. There it goes. So anyway, that was my lesson plan using Thinglink. And then I put it on TouchCast, hoping that I'd have the opportunity to try TouchCast, which is pretty cool. I can think of all kinds of ways kids could use this in the classroom, or I could use this. It's a little flipped classroomy. It's a little independent project-y. Is kind of cool. So that was my presentation. I hope you liked it.